Swadika everyone. Today lesson is I'm gonna show you how to create this type of leaf carving here by use a pumpkin to get this type of shape and form. You're gonna thin slide of the pumpkin here according to the shape of the pumpkin. I use about maybe half an inch at least because pumpkin is kind of thick, so it's half an inch on the outer side, but on the inner side it's slightly thin. So according to you heavy hand or not, how you're gonna carve into, so if you get a thicker cut might be safer. So let's get started with our today lesson. Let me put this aside. To start off, you're gonna go ahead create a center vein of the leaf. Leave about half an inch on the bottom of the vegetable that you're gonna cut into, and then cut a line to create the center vein, and then next to it you're gonna trim out slightly to open up that line, and then remove that cutting. On the other side, you're gonna go thicker on the bottom and slightly narrow to the top to create that center vein. Again, trim it out next to it. And then remove that cut. Okay, you open up the center vein. Once you have that opening, the cutting, then I'm gonna start on my right side first, whatever you are comfortable with. You're gonna hold the vegetable toward you, the bottom outward and the tip of the leaf toward you. Then you're gonna draw a line here. And then you're gonna give a little wave. And then second cut, you're gonna scoop cut out that wave that you just made. So it's shaped like a little heart. I don't know, can you see there? A little heart, but it's not a perfect heart. Okay. Then go back and follow that shape you just create. And then on this side, go back again underneath where you just create the cut and trim out to expose the cutting. Next to that, you're gonna, on the other side, you're gonna slightly trim out the cut to open up the gap in between each section of the leaf. Okay, can you see there? Now again, second cut, you're gonna do the same thing by place your knife next to that cut, wave, and then tail your knife, slant it, and scoop cut out that wave section. If they're not perfect, go back and clean up the gap. Again, follow that shape. Go underneath to trim it out. Thin slide, trimming on the side. Okay, did you see there? Continue. You can use any vegetable that hardy head like carrot, large head of carrot, pumpkin radishes that is big like daikon or Korean radish, turnip, I think the melon you can also use slice unripe melon like cantaloupe. Be sure not to cut too big this gap in between here, and then when you scoop cut and waving it, okay, can you see there going on? Continue. Follow the shape of the vegetable here. Don't go too much angle on this side. Don't go too much straight across. Otherwise, your leaf gonna be too stiff or too leaning. So keep an eye on your shape of the vegetable that you chosen. If they are straight, it might be easy for you to carve, but the form might be different. But at least the cutting, the design is gonna stay. Design of the leaf section, I mean, gonna stay similar, but the shape of the leaf, it's gonna be different. If you cut a straight cut, it's not gonna be curved like this. Okay, continue. Be sure to reduce the size of each cutting, each section, because you are walking toward the top of the leaf here, so they're gonna become smaller, right? So keep that in mind. And don't try to carve it all the way to the edge of the vegetable here. You need a space so you can trim off without cutting your finger off. Okay. When you get close to the top, I will leave this section as it is right now. And I will go back later on, see how this go when I finish on the other side. Okay, I will leave this alone and I will work on this side until I come up to this, that I will know what I will do with the top part. Again, on this side might be a little off for me because I'm not comfortable on this side. Same thing, you're gonna draw a curvy and then trim it out. Thin slice, follow the shape. Trim it out. And then thin cut on the edge of each section. Okay. Now I will continue carving till I finish. Then you can, you already know what going on. See there what I mean? It start to get a little off and I will reduce it. So I will not go over the side of it. I try to reduce this. See there, before I go further, otherwise I will be expanding out too large. So I'm keep an eye on it and then catch my mistake. That's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you need to keep an eye on your work and then you know what you are carving and stay with that form. Okay, we are here to the top. I'm gonna carve one leaf to go up to be the tip of this carving here, the leaf here. So choose one side. I'm gonna go with this side. And then I will scoop cut. And then wave it a longer piece. Then trim it out. Okay, here it is. And then you go back slightly, trim off the edge of the carving here. To open up more gap of your work. So expose the depth of the carving here, beautiful carving that we just create. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and use the leaf technique and follow that shape and cut off. Follow the shape here. And if you don't want to go through all this trouble here, you can go ahead, cut a thin slice underneath. You mean trim it off to the match the cutting here. but this way it's going to look more authentic and beautiful on the side here. See there? Continue on this side. See? I forgot to trim this side, it's quite thick. Let me do that. Okay. Then okay, we are finished with this type of leaf carving. I hope you enjoy this type of carving design here that I just show you how. There, with the shape of the pumpkin, natural form of shape here. Give it a try, see how you like it. Leave a comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to follow with a new video. Thank you for watching, and you stay safe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye everyone. Have a good day.